China, Maldives, friends along the belt and road. A bosom friend afar brings distant lands near. It's a Chinese saying meaning if you have a friend who lives far away but who knows your heart, the distance cannot break your friendship. True friends, no matter how far they are able to fill your spirit. According to the historical article Pre-Islam written by renowned historian Nasima Muhammad, excavations have revealed that there was a constant trade with Chinese vessels which called at the Maldives on their way to trade with the countries at the Middle East.
Unfortunately, we don't have Maldivian records of this period and time. But we have been very lucky in another way because Ma Huan, the famous Chinese scribe, the person who had done all the writing for Cheng Ho, he had written a lot about the Maldives and what they did here and given very good descriptions. And that was in 1414. I think it was the fourth expedition that they made to the Indian Ocean, and on this expedition they had gone to Sri Lanka and they had come to Maldives also. Now these people, they had done a lot of travelling, and before they found Maldives, they had found some of the material that they had got, other traders had got from the Maldives. So this made it interesting for them to come and see where all these goods came from. Now it was like ambergris, cowries and various other things that were available at that time in Maldives.
It was a time when China expanded her commercial trading through the Silk Route as far as the Mediterranean. Modern-day Maldivians first came into contact with China from their dining tables on special occasions such as Eid. Back then, for Maldivians, using a set of fine china was considered a pride. During the late 20th century, Maldives had a different perception of China. Some people even considered China as a country that mass-produced knockoffs. Today, China is not only winning every Maldivian's heart with their quality consumer products, but with their enormous assistance for Maldives under the Silk Road Economic Belt and the 21st Century Maritime Silk Road, also known as the Belt and Road Initiative, which was officially unveiled by the visionary President of China, Xi Jinping, in September and October 2013. It's a development cooperation platform proposed by Chinese government, focusing on the connectivity and cooperation between Eurasian countries, primarily the People's Republic of China, the land-based Silk Road Economic Belt, and the ocean-going Maritime Silk Road. Under the Belt and Road Initiative, 2 mega projects in the Maldives were settled during the state visit of President Xi to the Maldives in 2014. Further, in the visit of the President of the Maldives, Abdullah Yamin Abdul Qayyum, to China in 2017, the two countries signed the MOU on cooperation within the framework of the Belt and Road Initiative.
Belt and Road Initiative is both a popular public product and a promising cooperation platform. It's advocated by China, but belongs to the world. We are at the right time to further our mutually beneficial cooperation.
As far as roads go, Lamu Link Road, with aid around $30 million by Chinese government, a stretch of 17 kilometers, is a clear example of the special bond China has for the people of Maldives.
Uriga Visara Irga Vejia Muli Maguheng Unana Hama Eco Fembodefa Walutang Hagina Hamane Colon Hirafusvias Sehavaru Hama Magumatin Kuriga Eche Gossi Ote Kofia then Fahatunda Bayaka Nus Devena Jane Valtera the Nuni Tanaka Vadiniva Varab Bodetum the Gotek and Fulanje.
Commenced by previous Maldivian government and be completed in 2016, impressively, Lamu Link Road was constructed within 2 years.
Pasea hospital at Tantanadavis. Fonadovisteve Gaganda Kamihar Fanara Kamento. kuriga link road mago nala unna irodevenu vara kaganda kavissa community phone devestevenu hospital avestevenu da beenumwa avahakanu deve mehara hama vara higgam koddeve nala nala koddu walafa.
Housing is a dream every Maldivian wish was true. In 2008, with concessional loans by the government of China, the construction of the housing projects 1 and 2 of Hulumale Phase 1, the housing project of Sinu Hitadu and 7 other islands got underway for the Maldivians. All these projects were handled by the Chinese company CMEC, China Machinery Engineering Corporation.
我为能参建这个项目呢感到非常自豪。2013年呢，习近平主席提出共商共建共享原则，建设“一带一路”的重大倡议。自提出以来呢，“一带一路”得到了国际社会的热烈响应，已经有100多个国家和国际组织积极响应。中国建筑呢，一直是“一带一路”的倡议和人类命运共同体的积极践行者和建设者，尤其是许多“一带一路”沿线枢纽重要国家都留下了中国建筑的身影。该项目呢，正是积极践行者和建设者的典型展示，按时竣工呢，可以解决困扰马尔代夫政府已久的重化难问题。构建人类命运共同体是“一带一路”倡议的精神升华。中国建筑在马尔代夫当好项目的建设者，在南亚区的建设道路中，一定会步入使命，坚定不移，积极践行。
Meanwhile, the present housing projects in Hulumale Phase 2, which is considered the future of the Maldivians for generations to come, are largely financed by Chinese banks and handled by CSCEC, China State Construction Engineering Corporation, and other Chinese companies.
我觉得最大的挑战应该是可能在工作中的沟通问题吧，用语言的沟通，因为我们这边的劳工主要是以孟加拉人为主，所以在语言的沟通上面可能有点困难，所以我觉得这是工作中最大的一个挑战。
प्लेट एड़ी में रैयत उड़े हालत रंगल हालत का हम रैयत दाण एवे शके वेस कमेनु दातिनी कमेति हालु गवळे रैयत बतिबे चैना सरकार अधिवेश मिकाले प्लेट रैयत एळिगे दिवमकी रैयत वर बोड उम्मीद रैयत दिरियोल वर फसे वेगेन दाणका.
The fifth power development project of the National Electric Company's telco is designed to install 8.9 megawatts of diesel power generation to sustain the generation capacity in line with the high growth rate of power demands in Malay region. This is the largest power project to be implemented in the Maldives so far. The project consists of mainly 3 parts. They are the power generation facility, the fuel farm, and the water desalination facility. The water desalination facility uses the waste heat of the engines to produce 960 tons of water every day. With the construction of this power plant, another project is being implemented to connect the power systems of Malé, Hulule and Hulumale through a 132 kilowatt network to make a unified grid. The cables of this network will run through the China-Maldives Friendship Bridge. Further, the unified grid will help to integrate more renewable energy into the grid as well as increase the reliability of power for Malé, Hulule and Hulumale. The project is contracted to the Chinese company Dongfeng Electric International Corporation DEC under EPC turnkey basis. The power plant is expected to be completed within 26 months with the total cost of the project being $79 million. Maldivian economy heavily relies on the tourism industry. Though many resorts are opened each year, the tourist turn-up remains disappointingly few, especially because of the international airport is unable to handle a large number of incoming passengers. Now that issue is also rectified with the expansion of Velana International Airport with the concessional loan of the Export-Import Bank of China.
Alunnes vara kaarin airport eke masai kurabe. Emi malgunne vara bear shakwata dibe misada ko flight ta delay buma ben wagade slot nu dibuma. Den hame euso domestic network ka samar boda buru ara midan. E rajyega krobam mida tourism badaru resort midan eki sarahata ka develop meha rajyega resort enen atolenne. Emi mawatiki hama hagigat ke smale airport mewani adives sama 99% industry support kura airport ke made airport.
在这个项目来说，是属于“一带一路”工程的重点工程。我们北京城建集团能作为这个项目工程的总承包商，能参与到这个工程的实施，我作为其中的一员，感到非常的自豪和骄傲。我们将用我们最好的技术、最好的施工管理和最好的施工工艺，也为马尔代夫机场扩建工程尽我们最大的力量。我们也将发扬北京城建国匠精神，为马尔代夫机场未来的运营和实施提供我们的优质工程的保障。在这个项目工程实施中，我感觉最有挑战性的有2个。第一个就是我们施工的材料全部需要从国外转运到施工现场，我们使用的材料的数量和种类都非常大，所有的东西都需要通过到当地再转用我们的施工现场，对我们来说是一个非常大的挑战。第二个，我们是在这个新填海的区域进行跑道的施工，这对我们来说也是一项新的技术。我们也将发挥我们的技术实力，也为机场的最终的优质工程提供我们最大的力量，也为未来的这个机场改扩建的顺利完成尽我们的全力。
我是一名钢筋工，作为北京城建集团的一员，能够参与到“一带一路”建设工程，我感到非常骄傲自豪。在今后的工作当中，我会更加努力工作。
China-Maldives Friendship Bridge, a flagship project of the Belt and Road, is a century project in the eyes of the Maldivians. Its completion is undoubtedly a milestone in China-Maldives cooperation of mutual benefit. During the short period of 33 months, it has successfully overcome many unprecedented challenges: the Indian Ocean coral reef geology, deep water long period waves, high temperature and high corrosion by salinity. Of the total budget, roughly about $200 million for the bridge, 57.5% is grant by the Chinese government, 36.1% preferential loan of Chinese bank and 6.4% from the Maldivian side. As Hulumale continues to develop, commuters travelling between Male and Hulumale increase. The existing ferry system becomes a nightmare for them, especially on weekends and during bad weather.
Passaharvedar mehar algonu Hulumale badalvita. Den Hulumale badalvi iruga den aslu eruga datur faturu huri varad datiko. Den eruga algonu men hama komme kame ko koranje honas doctor dakkalanje honas mikal komme kame kas ham maida mijeheni. Miharu den eruga datur faturu huri goton hama gossa ferry terminal ga tiben jehi dana ek gadiru de gadiru wandem wes bagina komu
me betwediya nuwarakan aharo Hulumale dirulum ga dimawa emme podu massa ka onane datur faturu ga massa den nama hasakom me hama emme bodu dimawa em massa me male gadiyaka tanaka danjona zes none sakal hifaga danjona waragina bagottaken heda kuranje terminal ges danakolon terminal daakam wanyamo wara kuribaga ge nokmage nune ka no deve
eddo kalgon men er futsal college ke futsal tournament kulegen er visar wegen kadugada wegen algon men ka nufene doni daturu kura dimale veseme phone dura doni hulumale du ko dura diye den coast guard gulagen warang udagulu inge algon men hulumale ngadewni.
The solutions China providing to Maldivian problems are endless. She has given an answer for this as well.
Bridge valley mama gama swani fase ei miharu ferry kiwa me madakura agutu wes nuwe gelle ne to ama bridge aran dam to em war fase he war bridge valley
中马友谊大桥是践行“一带一路”倡议的重点工程，具有十分重大的意义，开创了远洋深海无资源环境及珊瑚礁地质条件下特大型桥梁建设的先河。项目建设至今，面临远洋深海珊瑚礁地质、深水长抽积波和高温盐湖等3大技术难题和工期紧张、场地狭小、物质匮乏、航空限高和环保要求高等多项实施困难。我期望马尔代夫民众的交通出行更加便利。我期望马内和葫芦马内经济往来 因为大桥的建成而更加紧密。我期望马累和葫芦马累城市能够得到更好的扩展。我希望大桥能够让马尔代夫的民众生活更加美好。我觉得驻马友谊大桥建成后，马累岛和机场岛葫芦马累岛将连接起来，这将极大改善马尔代夫民众的交通出行。以前只能靠摆渡船来往的历史就会结束了。大桥的建成更会带动两岸三地的经济发展，特别是在开发建设中的葫芦马累岛，将因为有了桥梁而更加充满生机。在马尔代夫参与中马友谊大桥建设过程是十分艰辛的，但是随着大桥一天天的变化和它的建成通车，看着这座原本很多人认为不可能建成的大桥在印度洋上起立，我感到非常的自豪。我将带着自信、自豪感、幸福感和获得感回到家乡。
मालिंग एयरपोर्ट दामेस खंडूरस कुरा करना चाहिए मी मालूंगा बर हिंगम से कमेंगे टाइम समदेवेन फुल लेवस फुल मालेवस.
Like the Chinese saying, a bosom friend, a fine deed brings distant lands near, Maldives has forged an everlasting friendship with China.
China and Maldives are important, cooperative and friendly partners which have been tested by time. Our cooperation is about mutual respect, mutual benefit, livelihood and friendship between the two peoples. This is why and where we start. We should always keep that in mind. To ensure the good momentum in our relations, we are looking forward to your continuous support.